Sir.
Welcome to another episode of the Let's Talk Show. And on today's episode, I'm with a very respected friend of mine. He's a he's a very, high intellectual person, a man of timber and calabash. He's very good with calabash, especially at 12 midnight, 1, that kind of time. So, Mr. Please, I would not want to say his name. Maybe just use him out talking name. May everybody hear him.
I was thinking you would say a man of timber from Calabar. Can't hear timber of Calabash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're meeting me for the first time. My name is Oyigba. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. We don't pursue this podcast for a very long time. Anyways, I wouldn't want us to waste time. Today's topic is something that I feel like the society needs to know. Everybody have their own different opinion, and that is why this podcast is titled Let's Talk Show. You just talk, you pour out your mind. You understand? So I want to ask you, you have heard about Yahoo Yahoo?
Of course. Who's in Nigeria? I've not heard about Yahoo Yahoo.
So what do you think about Yahoo Yahoo? Has it done more good or more harm? Just tell us what you.
That's a broad question, but I think from my own personal point of view, I would say it has done a whole lot of damage. And this damage is more or less like a ripple effect. And it's not only in the youth as an individual, but also in the society. And why I would say that is a number of these Yahoo boys, in quotes, have invariably left skills. They have left acquisition of skills. They have left white collar jobs. Yes, white collar jobs. And while I'm saying this, some persons will be like, okay, but white collar job is not good. But now a country is run by its economy, and the economy of a country runs on the people in that economy. So the question is, if we don't have people that are servicing this economy in the offices, how would the Nigerian economy thrive? So I said it's a ripple effect. The youth, not just on themselves, but also on the society. So generally, let me not speak too much. I will just wait until more questions come. So it's bad.
It's very bad.
Yeah, from a personal standpoint, yes.
But don't you think that the reason why this Yahoo stuff has skyrocketed is because of lack of jobs? Because you just mentioned of white collar job.
Yes.
If there were jobs, I don't think people go into fraud.
True. To an extent. Mm-hmm. Yes, because the Nigerian system, we can owe that one to corruption right now. To corruption, because because of the corrupt practices, people who are supposed to have left service, like Nigerians say at the age of 65, are supposed to have retired. We have people that are 65, over 60, over 65, 70 that are still working. And in this way, the youth, the young people that are supposed to come into these jobs are left stranded. And every year we keep graduating people from the universities. And so that's one part of it. Yes, actually, because of unemployment. But on the other aspect of it, a person who can sit down to talk to another person, to cajole another person and collect or receive money from them, should be able. That's a marketing skill. That's a crazy marketing skill.
Okay.
I mean, for you to be able to pitch an idea to someone, some of these guys tell you that they want to sell a filling station to you. They want to sell an airport to you. Like, I mean, the big ones, not the smaller ones that pick $50. So, they want to sell an airport to you and the rest of those things. The idea that you have to pitch to somebody, to pitch a business to somebody, to tell somebody or cajole the person, in that word, to cajole the person to send you money for the airport he wants to buy. That's a great marketing skill. That's sales. So I believe if the Nigerian youth tilt this behavior to the other aspect, it will benefit the Nigerian economy very well. Because that same thing they are doing there, they turn and go to the other side. Yes, everywhere goes stew. Yes, everywhere goes stew.
Everywhere goes stew, it's no good. But I was speaking to somebody.
Yeah.
And then we had an argument about internet fraud, and then I told him that if not for Yahoo, that there will be high rate of criminality. See this banditry see this Boko Haram. If not 20% it is for Nigeria now, it's supposed only like 80 or 95%. But because of Yahoo, I'm not supporting fraud, but because of Yahoo, you find out that there's crime, there's criminality in Nigeria, but
you mean it's reduced?
Yes,
it's minimal.
Very, very minimal.
Let me cut you there. What you're saying now is a case of picking between two poison, because you're saying the crime will be reduced. Yahoo on its own is fraud. Fraud means crime.
Okay.
So they are all crime. Do you get? Okay. It's just that you decided to go and focus on one part of crime. Let me take you back a little. Most of the times, or prior to now, what was trendy, because in every generation there is a particular lifestyle, a particular way of life, kind of job that trends, just like fashion, something that everybody want to do, want to touch. Right now, right now, most persons, when POS became popular, everybody wanted to do POS. So it was like 2021, 22, 23, everybody was going to POS. Yes. But people who had businesses wanted to own POS stand and just employ somebody that is done with WAEC to man that place. But now, before now, we had cultism. A crime is a crime.
Yes.
At some point in Nigeria, it was kidnapping. During the stage, in fact, it was brutality. And this was the reason for Wole Soyinka and his other friends bringing in that cult group. Yes, bringing cultism. Because to Wole Soyinka, he felt that cultism would help them, unite them as brothers to fight against brutality in the Nigerian institutions. But now, before that period, like I said, it was brutality, bully. It was bully. It moved from bully. At one point, we got into a point where that it was kidnapping. Everywhere was kidnapping. You turn left, they've kidnapped this person, kidnapped this person, and it moved to cultism, like full-blown cultism. In that way that when you are much younger, you know that most people, if you know belong, you know really belong. Yeah. Like you just wake up one morning and you're like, this your friend has gone to join this so and so cult. This one has joined. It was so rampant that even ladies had their own cult group. The pink bra, yeah, I think I know of the pink bra ladies, blah blah blah, whatever.
Okay, you have friends there.
No, I will not say I don't have. I won't say I don't have.
Because I take no the names.
I won't say I don't have. Of course I do. I have people from all walks of life, yes. But when I come back to what I was saying, at that point it was cultism. And that cultism was the order of the day. In that way, anybody that wants to feel I think I should term it youthful exuberance. Any youth that wanted to feel among with his peers that period went to join a cult group. Either the Aye, Blackers, Arrow, and the rest. Yeah. We have to join one. And then it moved from cultism into internet fraud. Slowly into internet fraud. Now, why I'm saying it moved, it's not that internet fraud has not always been there. Scamming has always been there. But this is now like the point where people want to cash out from it very well. Yeah. So it moved to internet fraud. And then now everybody, we now have to brand it in Nigeria here, Yahoo, where you have to talk to somebody. And so they are all crime. It's not a case of picking which crime is more better than which crime. If you are saying that, if not for Yahoo, then the crime rate would have been lower. Stealing, banditry, and would have been lower. No, they are all crime. It's because the youth now are trending this part of the crime. At one point, it was kidnapping. At another point, it was cultism. Now they are trending internet fraud. Scamming has always been, is very old. From the Bible days, I mean, Jacob and Esau and the rest. Scamming has always been, it don't take. So it's just that it was rebranded now. This is where people want to focus on. Not because it has always been there. So crime is crime.
See, cultism. Let me just say, a lot of Yahoo boys now.
Yes.
They used to be active members of all this.
Yes, they migrated from cultists
no, I am saying, do you know that if not for Yahoo, like I said, I'm not supporting fraud, but if not for Yahoo, you and I will not be seated here. Because there's no job, and these guys are not doing anything. There's no money. The economy is very bad. Actually. And then you don't have money to see, there's no job. And then you find out that there's a lot of youth on the streets. Yeah. Doing nothing, no money is coming in. Don't you think that you wake up one morning and say you want to go to work, and then you see a roadblock now court boys there. They tell you, say drop offering box, drop money for this our box before you come out.
But you know that before now, cultists were the ones cashing out. Let me use that word, cashing out. If you were a cultist, you were the one making money. When I was, because they collect your phones, they collect your gadgets, They stop you on the road, tax you, show you some weapons. You have to empty yourself to them. They are used as stock for politicians during election and the rest. They were the ones cashing out. That was like the lucrative way of making money. The whole idea here is that youths are always looking for the easy way, the easy way out. And when it comes to the aspect of success and money making, there's no easy way out. If you jump any staircase, you come back to repeat it. So if we are looking for the easy way out, we will never achieve a healthy society. So those days it was cultists, they were the ones making the money, they were the ones cashing out. So when they meet you on the street, they collect the money from you. Then we had teenagers my teenage friends then that were cultists had more money than me. They were changing phones, they were changing clothes. That's the same thing that the Yahoo boys are doing now. So it's just a case of these are the people that have this is the new cash out. But whether we like it or not, it's not a case of because of Yahoo now, then we're having lesser crime. Crime is a crime. This is just the period of this one to trend. And the good news is that Yahoo has peaked. The peaking here is PEAK. It has peaked. Why I say that is it has gotten to its zenith, the apex. It can't go higher than this. The very moment I saw that they started using humans for ritual for Yahoo, I just told myself, this is the peak. What again do you want to use? I mean, when it was animals, when it was any other thing, I could understand. You're using animal, you're using the rest. After human, what else? What do you want to use it? You want to use God?
or veggies or newborn babies?
No, actually, veggies or newborn babies are still humans. So the moment it got to the point of sacrificing humans, I knew it has peaked. This is the zenith. This is the highest you can go of it. This is the highest.
So this is where you don't like about Yahoo.
The part I don't like about it is actually making our youth actually more lazy and suspending their brain. The same thing that AI is doing to our youth. I just touched on another topic. Yeah. I just touched on another topic. Very sensitive topic.
Very sensitive. So please, yes.
So I said it's the same thing that the AI is doing to our youth. And the reason I said that is because research has it that the Gen Alpha, Gen Z and Gen Alpha are the dullest. After the people that invented cars, airplane, I mean the Albert Einstein and the rest, those guys that did a lot of invention.
I know them.
You know them.
I know them.
But now what I'm saying is there is no new invention. Not because there are not things to be invented, because the human mind is creative. But because a lot of persons have so relaxed their mind. And we are now feeding from another generation. There was a time when in that particular generation, a lot of things that were invented, cars, plane, telephone, and the rest, Abraham Bell, I think, invented telephone. Abraham, Albert Einstein, all of them, their generation, there was invention. So in that period, everybody was going out. They were using their minds to be creative. They were creative. Yeah. But right now, an average teenager, that's like a Gen Alpha, people from 2010, 11, and 12, a Gen Alpha cannot comfortably sit to construct a chat on WhatsApp with you. You tell them to type an apology message to apologize, they go to AI. Yeah. And these things they are doing, of course, AI came to ease the whole work of the whole idea of technology is actually to ease the work of man. Yes, it is to ease your work, not to suspend your brain. So it means you are supposed to be more creative with it and not less productive with it. So this is same thing with the Yahoo. The Yahoo has made our youth to be less productive in the society. A person who sits in a day, and collect $1,000, $2,000, how would you put that person in an office space to collect 500,000? He will never sit to collect that money. And if he doesn't sit to collect that money, who will man that office? Because whether I like it or not, somebody must be in that office. Everything is not online. Every job is not online. Yes. There are jobs that have to be offline. When you go to register when you go to register your NIN, somebody has to man that computer. So who will man that computer? When you go to register your BVN, when you go to register SIM card, when you go to Coca-Cola company, most of these companies, when you go there, who is supposed to be in the office? Who is supposed to be the customer representative? A lot of youths are in their houses now, sitting down, wearing big polo and baggaging. Yeah. big problem and packaging, and just feel that if they can comfortably collect $1,000 in a month, $5,000 in a month, what do you want to tell that person that to make that person to want to sit down, use his mind and create something? So this is why I said it is making our youth lazy. We are becoming more lazy. We are becoming more lazy. The aspect where I'm going to come in again when you said that the youth don't have, there are no jobs. That's why we are ahead. Right now, we have freaking crazy. The opportunities for jobs are so much. I'm an employer of labor. I know the vacancies I have in my establishment right now, but we don't have people to fill those vacancies.
Yeah, everybody's off.
Everybody is comfortable with, okay, as you press here, and it gives you this and this. Why should you sit down and do this? So
somehow they are contributing and they are destroying the economy.
Yes, it is actually, see, the bigger picture is it is destroying the economy. What is the essence? The only part where somebody might tell me that Yahoo might be contributing is the fact that money is in circulation, because with the money they are bringing, they spend it in the country. But that money that's in circulation, if we have a lot of money in circulation and we don't have now first and foremost, so when there is too much money in circulation, prices of things go up, inflation go up. Tell me, is that not what we are seeing right now?
It is.
So even the Yahoo that we are saying are bringing money, they are the cause of the inflation we are experiencing right now in the country.
Because somebody will just go to the market and then, how much is this clothes?
And somebody's telling you your short
sneaker is
80k, 50k.
Do you know what happened to me? I served in Ekiti State. Very crazy. I served in Ekiti. That state, sorry to say, that state are the most poorest,
I'll tell you something. Continue.
State, I don't know. But this is what happened. I went to the market with my kaki. No respect for kaki again for this country. Kaki don't lose value.
Yeah, kaki na leather now.
Kaki na leather.